What is up, guys? Rudy or Sydney here. And before I start this video, I would like to say I'm not hating on Destiny 2, and what I'm saying are all speculations. And this is some shitty gameplay of how people are playing in Destiny at the moment. So let's get into it. The reason why I think Destiny will be bad is if you look at Destiny right now, the state it is in. It is good. I love playing Destiny. I'm not hating on Destiny or Destiny 2. I love playing Destiny. The reason is because of the raids, the strikes, and meet up with my friends and just hang out, just have a blast. But there's just one thing I don't like about Destiny in general. It's just the PvP part of it. It's garbage, to be honest. Like, look, this dude is running with a universal remote with no plan B and all that stuff. And it's really annoying how Destiny has come, because if you guys remember the first year of Destiny, it was amazing. It really was. With Crota, glitching Crota, which you shouldn't have done, but whatever, people have done it. And the PvP back then was amazing. I wasn't even bitching about shotguns or snipers. I was loving it to the point where I could just come on, just have a blast, drink a couple of beers, and just hang out with friends, do raids, play PvP. And I really miss that, how it was before all these nerfs and buffs came into play. And I hope it won't happen to Destiny 2, because they have implemented a system here in Destiny where they can check out of the stats and everything like that. They can check which weapons are being played and which weapons are not being played, and Bungie knows themselves what's going on, and they know what they should do. But to be honest, who would change anything in Destiny at the moment right now? I know a lot of people would change the PvP, and I know people would like to stay the way it is, but we just can't. This game is going to be 3 years old when Destiny 2 gets launched, and it's sad to see this game the way it was. I personally, I know a lot of my friends, they loved playing this game back then, and I know a lot of them who stayed, and I know a lot of them who left the game, because this game is not enjoyable like it was back then. And we just need something to keep us holding on to Destiny. And to be honest, I've played Bungie games. I've played all of the Halos on Xbox 360. I own an Xbox 360, and I love playing them still today. They're enjoyable. And where I'm trying to get with that is, Bungie, they're a good company. I'm not hating on them. They're a really good company, and they do their best in the games. But I just have that slightly feeling with Destiny that they just pushed it out too fast, because everybody needs a paycheck. Everybody needs to feed their family and stuff like that, which is understandable. I understand why they pushed this game out, but there was a lot of content that was cut from this game. And I'm just speculating that it might happen to Destiny 2 as well, even though they almost had 3 years to create that game, which is amazing. If companies had more times to create more games, it would be amazing for all of us and for the company themselves, because they wouldn't get so much hate and stuff like that. And so now I want to get to the point where the reason why I think Destiny 2 will be bad and good. But first, let's get to the good part. It's going to be a new storyline. Basically, it's going to get us Guardians back together to figure out what happened to our sweet tower, our home that we enjoyed in Destiny. And also to get us new character customizations, maybe have a beard or something like that. And it's going to be something amazing. I think all of us can agree Destiny 2 will be something better, and then plus you also have new subclasses, which is going to be amazing, because we don't know what they're going to be like. We don't know what they're going to be called or what they're going to do. I can't imagine what they have for subclasses. I just can't imagine, but I can believe and hope that it'll be something great, like what we had in Destiny Year 1, when we all enjoyed this game. And now to the bad part, why I think Destiny 2 will suck. And I'm not hating on the game already. I'm not. I'm still gonna pre-order. I'm still gonna buy it. I'm still gonna play it. But the reason why I think it will suck is because if you look way at Destiny 1, how it worked, the game got cut a lot from the content, and it's kind of sad that this game went through something like that, and that Bungie had to figure out which guns to nerf, which guns to buff, which subclasses they should nerf and buff at the same time, and it broke the game entirely. Like, it's not broken, but if you guys understand what I'm getting to with this, right? And the reason why I think Destiny 2 will suck is because first off, they had to test everything on Destiny to see if everything will run the way they want it to, which it hasn't really paid off yet, in my opinion, and I think to them as well. And we just got to see how Destiny 2 will end up, like when it's released, to see how it goes. And the other point where I wanted to get to was, if you really look, if you're really one of those year 1 players that enjoyed this game, and I'm just scared that it might happen to Destiny 2 as well. Like, if the game comes out, it's going to be good for the next 3 to 5 months, and then we're going to get these nerfs and buffs, and it's going to ruin the game for everyone. It's really sad to see something like this happen, and I really don't want it, because, you know, who doesn't want to play a game that just came out and it's just only like 3 months old? And it would really suck if Bungie would ruin that in Destiny 2. A fresh new game, a fresh new first-person shooter, except just expanding storyline, new characters, and new subclasses. And I just can't wait to enjoy that again. You know, getting back up to level 20, level 30, level 40. It doesn't really matter, but just grinding it again to get to max light or max level, and then getting all these amazing loot, because that's what gets in my head, is just the loot. It's, you know, it's like gambling, except I don't really gamble because I don't really like that, but this is how Destiny has got me addicted, you know, with all the loot and how the loot system works. I find it amazing. I still remember the first day I got my Gjallarhorn in Crota's End, and I still remember that date from now on. I was screaming and crying, which was, it's kind of embarrassing, you know. I was 21 years old at the time, but whatever. And I just wish that it won't happen to Destiny 2, and I'm also scared for that, because, you know, we buy the game, and then 3 to 4 months later, or maybe 5, the game gets nerfs, buffs left and right. PvP is going to be broken again, and I just hope that it won't happen. And all I'm just saying is speculations, because we don't really know what the game will end up being. And on May 18th, they're going to show gameplay of the game. They're going to live stream it, and so we can get a first glance at it, what it's going to look like, and we can imagine some things here and there, which is good. It really is good. But, you know, I'm not hating on Destiny. I'm not hating on Bungie. I love them. You know, I've spent my time and money into these games, and I enjoy them. I really do. And I just don't want the shit to go down like what happened with Destiny back then. But yeah, that's all I had to say, you guys. And just remember, this was just speculation. I'm not hating on the game at all. I still enjoy it, and I will be buying Destiny 2 and pre-ordering. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this little video of why I hate these games and don't. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed the video, I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video.